Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. I want to further revisit the situation that went on with John Allen Chow, basically him being taken out, basically going to, basically the, Sentinel Islands, and basically trying to colonize and basically harass and force his religion on a group of people that did not ask him to come there, who basically wanted to be left alone. And I will get to that in a minute. But I really want to dig further deep into, the psyche of John Allen Chow. Now, it's a debate going on whether the dude was white, Asian, or Asian white, or whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, whatever nationality he was, he had the mentality of a white supremacist. To be honest with you, it's unfortunate what happened to him, but to a certain degree, his arrogance and to a certain degree, stupidity and questionable sanity is what got him in a predicament that he ended up in. And to be honest with you, you have to question him. Because if you look at his memoirs before he got taken out, he was talking about, well, this is a place that has Satan's hand on it and all this type of shit. And to be honest with you, he might have been what you call a religious nut. And what I mean by a religious nut is a person that could be insane for whatever religion that he believes in. And yes, people use religions to exercise their psychotic behavior. That's a proven fact. Because when you think about it, what makes this guy think that this island had Satan's hand on it? Because I can flip it and say, well, he brought Satan's hand to the island when he decided to bother some people that wasn't asking him to come there, was doing fine on their own, but he took it upon himself to go there and break the law and not only cause a whole bunch of trouble for himself, but the people that took him there. All he did was bring unwanted attention to a group of people that did not want the attention. And I am concerned for these people that the people may not, just leave them alone, but you gonna have a next group of people that feel like they can be different maker and go over there and try to basically force themselves on people that don't want them there. Because that is the arrogance in the psyche of the mayonnaise nation, aka the clear people. And to a certain degree, they contradict themselves on a regular basis. You get these idiots always coming on my channel talking about, well, we need to quit asking for handouts and we need to function on our own. And, which, by the way, is complete bullshit. We've proven throughout history that we can function on our own without, the hand, or should I say, the assistance of the clear people. The problem is with the clear people, aka the mayonnaise nation, they hate anybody that can function on their own without their input, because it takes away the idea that they're superior to everybody, which they're not, and they never have been. What they do is take advantage of a situation. They create weaponry where the other people cannot fight against. And we already know a spear or an arrow don't have a chance against a gun. But this is the thing. They tell us, hey, get your own shit. And then when we get our own shit, they come in there and destroy it. Or they try to take it away from us. We make our own record. We create our own record labels. They want to buy us out. We create our own cookie recipe, Famous Amos. They want to buy us out. They never want to let us be. They never want us to function on our own. They want us to be dependent on them, but they try to lie about it. Because like I said, If people are not dependent on them, then there goes their superiority complex. So people have to be superior, so they want people like us to lean on them for assistance, because actually they like assisting people, because it makes them feel special when they're really not. They love to try to impose their beliefs on people that don't want it. And those people in the Sentinel Islands was not checking for John Allen Child. Like I said, he brought so much unwanted attention to those people by going there. And he destroyed the lives of the people that took him there, because basically they were arrested and they're facing charges. So all he did was more harm than good. He ended up getting taken out. Now that island and those people have unwanted attention. Let's face the fact, nobody heard of them people or that island in most cases until this story broke out. And don't try to say, oh yeah, I knew about these people. Don't do it. You did just like me. When you heard about the situation, you did research on them. And these people are fascinating people when you think about it. And some people say, well, look how they living. What about how they living? One thing about these people, they don't have to worry about, traveling somewhere and getting the police called on them. They don't have to worry about police brutality. They don't have to worry about white supremacy. They don't have to worry about, not getting employment or housing where they live at. And it's kind of funny, this man talking about Satan's hand on that island. Well, what about Satan's hand on the United States where you come from? What about all the racism and the history of white supremacy and murder and torture and humiliation? So Satan's hand is not on the United States? Yeah, that's what I thought. Them people seem to be doing just fine. Without any internet, without any subways, Subway sandwiches or whatever, no Starbucks, none of that shit. They seem to be doing just fine. They seem to have learned how to manage without that shit. Okay? And like I said, the reason why that dude went there is because of his arrogance. Why did he think the rules didn't apply to him? And the funny part about it is the news is portraying this story as just an innocent man that went there and got taken out. He was told not to come there. And from what the reports are saying, he went there not once, but twice. They gave him a warning not to come there. And he brought his ass back. And look at the chaos and the attention surrounding this dude that he's caused, the trouble. That's what he's caused. He's caused trouble. He's caused nothing but trouble this past week and a half based on what this dude then did and what happened to him. So now you got to have people going to the island to try to locate his body. Like I said, all them people did is want to be left alone. And then you always get these people, and particularly the clear people, that feel like they have to take their ass somewhere and be nosy and try to scope something out just so they can try to eventually impose their beliefs on people who not looking or want their beliefs imposed on them. Because that is the arrogance and the psyche of the clear people. They feel like they have to be part of everything. For real. They won't let no group have anything to themselves. Because that's their sick way of thinking. And that's unfortunate. But this is something that's been going on for the longest. They have to be part of everything. They need to leave them people alone. And I hope they will leave these people alone after they recover this dude's body. I hope this be a lesson. But we already know there'll probably be another group of people that will attempt to go there, thinking that they different and that they can change people that don't even want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, obviously they're happy. They probably more happy than I ever been in my life. Like I said before, they don't have to worry about no police brutality, none of that shit. They don't have to worry about racism. They don't have to worry about none of that shit. They living free. Been there, been getting along fine for thousands of years without technology, without common technology they have in the States. But I know somebody else gonna go there because and they gonna be part of the clear people because they can't leave other people alone. Because they hate to see people function without them being there. I hope they leave these people alone. But in my heart of hearts telling me that somebody else going to attempt to go there. You know. And I hope that the Indian government put their foot down and say, hey, you're not coming there bothering them people. Leave them alone. Let them be. And I know somebody gonna say, well, they'll kill you too, just like they'll kill somebody else. Well, guess what? I'm not gonna go to that island bothering them. Like some people. Like I said, nobody asked that dude to come there. He took it upon himself. Couldn't follow simple rules. And then he get taken out. Then everybody acted like, oh my God, this is horrible. But all this could have been prevented if he would have just left them people alone. That's just real talk. All this could have been prevented if he would have just left them alone and let them be. Live their life freely. Nobody asked him to come there. Nobody asked him to come there and try to teach them about Jesus because they seem to be getting along without his version of Jesus. You know, real talk. Leave them people the fuck alone. Let them be. Okay? I'm just keeping it 100. But anyway, I'm out.